guys, it is Madison, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. Also, it's going to be kind of a, I don't really like that in the shot. Also, it's kind of going to be a Q&A, my last Q&A of the year. 2015 is just gone. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started because let's be real, this is going to take forever. I already have my foundation on, no concealer, I already have my eyes primed. That's about it. Let's go. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I used already. I used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This is in the shade 117. That was the actual shade. And then in the new foundation, it's Y225. Just looks like this. And I haven't powdered my face or anything like that, but I did prime my eyes with the MAC Pro Concealer. This is in like the light shade, I think. No, it's not. It's in NC20. And for primer, I just used this, which came in my little Ipsy bag last month. It's just the Advanced Flawless Primer. It's really, I've used it a couple times. I don't really know how I like it yet. I don't think I do, but I'm trying. Just clip my bangs back so I could like focus, you know. The first question, which I'm going to go ahead and answer, is what do you think about the Ronda Rousey fight? I'm not going to talk about this for 20 minutes like you know I can. I have my makeup down here, obviously, if you can't tell. But I'm just going to say that something about that fight was just not right. Not just because I'm a Ronda Rousey fan, which you guys know I am. It just, I don't know, it was very, like, I don't know. My kind of thing was, first of all, I want you to know that I'm not saying Holly Holm cheated. She clearly knocked Ronda Rousey out. So, when I say this, I don't want you guys to be like, oh, well, you're saying she cheated. No, I'm not saying that because, again, she knocked Ronda Rousey out. I'm just going to, like, re-wet my beauty blender because it's a little dry now. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, if you watch WWE, which, yes, I know is fake, but it still has, like, the same concept. If you're a champion, you have to be a fighting champion, and you can't be making movies. You have to be there, be fighting. So when Ronda Rousey, I think when Ronda Rousey said that she was going to make a movie, Dana White was just like, okay, well, then you can't be champion. It's just like when John Cena announced his new TV show. He had to go film his new TV show. He just magically lost that next fight, you know, to lose the championship. It's just a mess. But again, I don't think Holly Holm cheated at all. I think Holly Holm, again, clearly knocked her out. And it was a good fight, you know. But I can honestly say that I knew that Ronda Rousey was going to lose the day of the weigh-ins. When she was making a fool out of herself. I was very disappointed. Yeah, I kind of knew then. I was just like, really? The question is, how has YouTube changed your life? And when I saw this question, I was like, it hasn't, because I've only been doing YouTube for a couple months. This is going to fall all over me if you're wondering. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'll show it to you in just a minute. When I saw this question, I was like, it hasn't, because I've only been doing this for like a couple months, you know. But to really think about it, I'm just doing a little bit of baking here. It kind of has, because like when me and Casey and Savannah want to hang out together, one of us is like, oh, I have to film today, and it's kind of crazy, but it hasn't changed that much, to be honest, you know, which I'm very happy that it hasn't changed anything between any of us since we kind of got a little bit more serious about YouTube. I look crazy. This is the powder I was using, by the way. The next question I got was, do you and Casey live together? We do not live together. We live like 1,000 feet away. That sounds really dramatic, but like not that far away, you know. We live like across the road from each other, so no, we don't live together, but we're like, you know, we're close enough. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Next is, what is your favorite brow product? And I don't really do my brows. I like pluck them, but I don't put anything in them because I feel that's just too much work. You know? But yeah, I don't really do anything with my brows because I'm too lazy for that. Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Shade Light. Not the eye palette, the regular face palette. Obviously. I actually got like not a lot of, but like a good amount of like fighting questions. Not me fighting, let's be real. Another question was, do you think Conor McGregor or Jose Aldo is going to win on December 12th? Obviously, Conor McGregor is going to win. Also, that same card has Chris Weidman versus Luke Rockhold, and obviously Chris Wyman's gonna win that because that's my man and he has the win. But I mean, let's be real, last time I said someone had to win, they lost. So, you know. By the way, when I put this up, the reason there's a shadow kind of thing is because there's a light right there. You know. I actually got tons of questions about Casey this time. And the next question is just, do you hang out with Casey a lot? Are you new here? Because I do a lot. Actually not as much as we used to, but we actually do hang out a lot. I'm trying to let you guys see, but clearly it's not working. Me and Savannah hang out a lot as well. Not as much as me and Casey do, obviously, because me and Casey live 2 minutes from each other. Not even 2 minutes. So, yeah, we do hang out a lot. And actually was at her house last weekend, and I think I was going to vlog, but I never did. Next is, are you doing Vlogmas? No, I can't even vlog one day. I like forget to vlog all the time. No, I'm not doing Vlogmas. I might do Vlogmas next year when I'm more easygoing. I don't know. I don't really like to vlog like in public yet. Trying to get better with that. But no, I'm not doing Vlogmas. A, because I'm not vlogging in public yet, and B, I don't do anything. And I don't even get excited for Christmas until Christmas. Next is, what is your favorite song right now? And my favorite song right now is I See You by Kaylin Miles. It was at the end of my favorite video. I didn't like say this is my favorite song, but I was like singing it, you know, whatever. I wasn't singing it, let's be real. But yeah, that's my favorite song at the moment. And I'm going to go in with this little L'Oreal True Match blush, which I showed in my favorites as well. And when I was editing that video, it like looked so, I don't know, it looked different. It's a lot darker than it looked in that video, but whatever. Next question is, who is your makeup inspiration? By the way, when I'm hitting my leg, I'm hitting this napkin because if you know me, whenever I was doing my makeup, I tend to wipe my makeup on my shirt. And I didn't want that to be in my video, so I got this little handy dandy paper towel. Anyways, like I said, the next question is, who is your makeup inspiration? And obviously, Desi, Katie, Crispy, Jacqueline, Manny, Patrick, everyone. Everyone is my inspiration. The next question is, when and why did you start your YouTube channel? I had a channel before this, but I didn't really care. I was just kind of uploading random videos. When this YouTube thing started like getting to be like a bigger thing, I remember like me and Casey still do this. When we do our makeup, we'll sit there and we'll be like, okay guys, like this, you do this, and this, and this. We'll like talk to ourselves, not talk to ourselves, like act like we're talking to a camera or act like we're talking to an audience. I don't know. So when we realized that we could make our own channel, we were like, why don't we do this? We've had like at least 5 channels each. It's a mess, but this is the channel I'm sticking with, by the way. Up my contour, which isn't really a contour, but whatever. I'm gonna get that translucent powder again. Get some out of there. And I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and sharpen up that contour. Like I just said, bake it. Bake it like a cake. I love cake. Actually, I don't actually like that much cake. Whatever. Clearly, this is the new look. This is the new trend. So the next question is, are you single? Every time people ask this question, yes, I am, because I'm too stubborn for anyone else. At this point, if you want to, you can like dust this part of the powder away. I mean, you can dust it all away if you want to. But at this point, sometimes I'll dust this away, but I'm just going to keep it on there just in case I have any fallout. So it'll just kind of... Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start on my eyes. I'm going to a very neutral eye today because your girl is not going anywhere except to my uncle's house. So I'm just going to take these 2 NYX matte shadows and use them, clearly. This one is called Coquette, which is a weird word to me. It's just like this, a very taupey shade. And then this one is called Immaculate. It just looks like this. It's a very bone colored shade. And yeah, I'm going to use these two. This one to kind of use the base shadow transition shade, and this one to just run through the crease. Very neutral, very easy. This weekend though, I was actually supposed to see Creed with Savannah. And I don't know if we're still going to go because I haven't talked to her today, but sometime we're supposed to go see Creed. If you've seen it, let me know how it is. I need to know before I go spend like $10 on a ticket because I'm too cheap for that. Did y'all see all that powder? Also, on some weekends, we have my little cousin Sophie, which I say some weekends because her mom has her for like a weekend, and then we get her for a weekend, and then her mom. It's a big mess. It's a huge mess, actually, but I'm not going to get into that. So sometimes we have her and we just kind of hang out with her and let her have fun because never mind. Yeah, which she is actually at my uncle's house now. We have her this weekend until Sunday. So I'm just gonna use this shade, which is Luxie number 290, and it's just like a dark brown. It looks really purpley in the camera. The next question is, what is your favorite movie of this year? And in my last video, I asked you guys if you wanted to see a December favorites next month, or a 2015 favorites, and a lot of you guys said a 2015 favorite, so that's probably what I'll end up doing, and I'll probably mention this video again, unless another movie comes along and just takes that spot, but I'll do top 3. The first one, I think, is definitely, hands down, Madison XXL. That is such a good movie. It's about strippers, so it's great. But my second favorite of this year was The Longest Ride. It was such a good movie. I have it. I watched it last night. It was great. Love it so much. And my third favorite, third best, would be Southpaw. So good. If you've never seen it, again, go watch. That was the last question, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and get this makeup done because I'm already running out of storage. So basically, I'm done with like my lid of the eye, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with, if I can open it. Maybe I'll use one of these. No, I won't. Just gonna highlight with this, just this first shade right here. I'm gonna throw on my favorite mascara at the moment, the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. You guys saw it in my favorites video, so yeah. Just gonna throw that baby on. For lash line, I'm gonna tell you the steps. I'm gonna put this on there first. This one is the NYX Shadow in Coquette. I'm gonna deepen up the outer corner of the lower lash line with this, which again is the Luxie 290 shadow, and then blend it all out with this, which is the NYX Immaculate eyeshadow. Actually, first I'm going to wipe off this powder. My dog is barking. After my eyes are done, I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe the bottom powder off and try not to get it in my hair. Kind of blend it in a little bit just because I don't want a very like harsh contour line. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lashes, and I'm gonna do this with the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. You guys know this is my favorite for my lower lashes. Do with this, and I'm also gonna throw some lippies on, which I will show you in a second. Alright, so basically I just threw on this little L'Oreal lipstick. It was my favorites video. This one is in 800 Fairest Nude, and I didn't use the other one that I usually use in conjunction. I just used this one. Yeah, so I think all I have left is to highlight, which is one of my favorite parts, and then just set my face, and then we'll be done. So yeah, guys, that is basically my neutral, easy, kind of everyday. This is basically what I do every day. I just change up the eyes a lot, and yeah. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure you get a thumbs up. If you do like these kind of videos, make sure you tell me this, because I think this will be a lot easier to do rather than a holiday tutorial, which if you're still into that, I can obviously do that for you guys as well, but keep on the lookout for that because that is coming, boo. It is coming. So yeah, again, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you get a thumbs up. Also, let me know down below what you want to see next. I always say that in every single video, but you know, whatever. I love you, and I will see you in my next video.